Here from Infinity Extra celebrating gospel music of Black origin. This is how we do on Infinity Extra. We celebrate the best in gospel music of Black origin. But there's something that really came out this week. One of my colleagues, he sent me a video about the demonic elements of worldly music or non-Christian music, and I was like, okay, let's respond to this. Let's keep back on this anyway. Still, yeah. So I'm gonna play some elements from this, guys, and I want you to kind of listen into what elements heard. I'm gonna see how much it is, and we'll get into it. But I'm gonna explain my viewpoint. But I want to give you a taste of this anyway. Still, yeah. So audibly, so you'll be able to hear it anyway. Still, yeah. So let's turn this down. Still, anyway. So this is one of the ex-members of the Boyzone.
The world, the darker side of the world, the Ouija boards. Ouija board.
One second.
It intrigued me, the world, the darker side of the world, the Ouija boards, seances, all that kind of spiritual tarot card reading, all that kind of stuff really got a hold of me. And interestingly, that all came from our very first album launch, which you would look at very innocently because it was around Halloween. It was a Halloween party in a big mansion, but in that was super demonic. But for this young kids, it's a bit of fun. All the record company are there, and all the journalists are there, and here we go. Well, when I look at the way the industry has the ruling over music, now, of course, not all music is bad. By all means, it's not. But majority of it there is to take you away from Christ. 100% take you away from Christ.
In terms of the lyrics, is that what you mean? Or do you mean the industry itself, people, the big players in the industry?
Both, lyrically, and both big players. Both. I've been in rooms at the top of the top, which albums are prayed over demonically. Music is prayed over demonically. That goes out to the world, goes out to the radio stations, goes out to the public. And when you see that stuff and know that stuff, it's frightening.
What do you mean by that, Shane, prayed over demonically?
So rituals, ceremonies, everything to bring, to give light to the devil, to Satan. It's a satanic music industry. That's majority of what it is.
Okay, guys, I want to stop here still, yeah, because I think that I want to best explain my viewpoint right now, because this is something where do we go from here as Christians? And anyway, so this is my opinion. This is my years of working with, and sometimes trying to, also at the same time trying to educate at the same time, being frustrated by ourselves. So, you want to know more about this, we want to get more information about this. I've been in a season, I would say about 15 years ago, about 15 years ago, there was a culture at the time of really exposing the demonic elements of the music industry. As I dig down, going back then, as I dig into it, I found like and exposing it in not only into music culture, because we always focus on music, but also there's also the media and the whole shebang, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to film industry and creativity, full stop. Yeah, 100% there was involved. But the thing is, guys, so what do? Do you point out the sickness, or do you focus on the antidote? So my thing is this still, what I've been really disappointed about, and we've lost a generation because of this, and this is what I've seen. I'm not saying this is everybody, this is what I have seen. So as a parent, you're teaching this stuff, but I felt like I was when I was showing about the demonic, showing about these elements and talking about these demons, everybody would be inviting me around to different churches, talk about it, Roger, explain your presentation, and should expose to the kids and whatever. But the problem is, if the parents are not taking it on board, I'm talking about the parents that are in the service, not the parents that are home but are not Christians, I'm talking about the parents in the service. If they're then going to the car and then they're listening to a bit of Jay-Z rapping to it and whatever, that goes against everything that you've just said. So, and on top of that, when you sooner buy your tickets to go and see Beyonce for your children, £120 tickets, rather than sending them to a gospel event, which you can drop them outside of for £13, £15. I've been there. So it's great watching these videos. It's great sharing them. But let me ask you, when's the last time, if you ever have dropped your child to an event, why do you focus on the antidote? Why don't we focus on the medicine? The medicine that we've got in our hands, the medicines where ministers can't even go full time because you're not really prepared to support them, but you're prepared to take 120 quid out of your own pocket to go and send your child to Beyonce and then moan that the secular scene is demonic. I don't get it. But yet you entertain secular music in your house, and then you want these videos and everything shared. I'm not pointing out to the people that's exposed that's sharing it right now, but it could be have that conviction. But at the end of the day, you can have this conviction and you could be saying, nah, I don't know if it's around me. But at the end of the same time, the antidote is here with gospel. Have you supported Gospel Network, Psychofinity Extra? Have you exported? Now the thing is, the reason why I can say what I say is because I myself have done events. I have myself done stuff with communities and so on. And I'll be honest with you guys, there's a lack of support. What I do could be way bigger, not because of Roger's special, but because of the community backing it and understanding that this is great for their young people. I could be involved with so many more American artists coming over here, blessing the souls. That's not an issue. But the thing is, what's the point when the actual adults are not investing into the children to steer them away from it? Well, like my mom invested into me, but I won't be so dependent on demonic music. You know what I'm saying? The other week I talked about Grand Theft Auto. You know, how many parents for the past over a decade that are in inverted commas saves, allowing their children to play demonic games, Devil May Cry. You know, the list goes on. You know, so for me, guys, you know, it's great saying and doing and exposing this demonic, and I think it's absolutely great. It's great having, but I'm done talking about it. Absolutely done, because you know what? Still, yeah, if we can't support Christian creatives, really, you know what I'm saying? Can't support Christian creatives. You'll forever. You'll be taking something off the one hand, and then 7 words will come in. It's like we just don't understand biblical principles. I just do not get it. We need to wake up, man. You know, we want sensationalism, but we don't want realism. And the realism is you can't take food off people and give them nothing. So we're taking food, whether it's negative or bad, we're taking fast food out of them. But if you take fast food off the picnic, you got to give them some good, healthy replacement. Can't just say take the food off them and walk away, let them starve, because they'll go and get worse food because they're more desperate. Simple principles, biblical principles. So yes, let's highlight these things. Yes, let's talk about the demonic element. But if it's not in Christ, there's no doubt there's going to be doing something maybe more likely dodgy. I'm not really too fussed with that. But my thing is, guys, you know, my question is out to you. What have you done to even take care of your own household in this area? Or will be vigilant? And it's not about hitting out on people and blazing, shouting at people. It's about educating, and it's about supporting UK gospel right now. It's about supporting worldwide gospel music or Christian music, whichever way you see it. If you think the modern music's not cool, do what I did. I produced my own music, man. You know what I'm saying? Because music was dead back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Absolute dead. You know what I'm saying? You know, sorry I have to say it. And we just had Hezekiah Walker. Hezekiah Walker put the nail in the coffin for me when it came to church music. You know, I got sick and tired of the choir music. I've been, you know, created hip hop and worked with drum and bass tracks and it's did this sound that we loved at the time. So guys, you know, that's what I'm saying, man. You know, support what needs to be supported. This is watching Affinity Tech, celebrating gospel music and black origin. This is how we do it.
Smooth in the mix, no blender. Yeah. You hear me? Devil get mad when he can't get near me. Still no change, but all my jewelry, I'm always...
Hi, and thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, you like, and you comment, and make sure that you're sharing the videos and watching so much more. We have loads of content for you. I hope you enjoy.